Hi, and it's Sunday night at 8 p.m. and it's live with Judy K. Hi, thank you for joining in. Tonight is, let's see, May 11th. We will be live until about 8:30 p.m. I have to change my schedule here, my notes. I was stuck on the 10th, and I know that was yesterday. So today is Sunday, May 11th, 2025, and I'll be on until about 8:30. And I'd like to say happy Mother's Day to everyone that does celebrate Mother's Day here on the live. And I hope you had a good day. Um, anyway, but we're going to wait until I get a few comments. Oh, here's the comments. Okay, Roxanne. All right. Oh, Shirley. Hey, sweetheart. I just saw you the other day. I was glad to see you. Let's see. Okay, so we got the comments going, and I said Happy Mother's Day. So remember, if you want to be a winner and to be a chance to be a winner, you do have to type it in the comments. You will not be added to the bowl of names if you don't type it in. Now, because why? Because you think everybody would want a reading. Well, yes, of course, but the people that have won in the past 3 weeks are ineligible. You are after 3 weeks to be able to put your name in again. And some people, they're fine. They don't need a reading right now, and they leave it for the people that do. Thank you so much. Yeah, it is. It came fast this year, didn't it? This Mother's Day, this whole year, especially May's going fast. So I'd like to say hi from Kufu over here, Kafra over there, Andrew, who's in the mystical land of technical issues, technical issues, to get us on here running live here on Facebook and on YouTube. Don't forget, right now you can be watching this on YouTube, and John's down the hallway. So we're all here, and we're happy to be. So the other things we have that. Don't forget Andrew's book. If you are into like horror books, which it'll get you. I have it here. Wait a minute. Hold it 1 second. I'm not leaving you. Here we are. I had to reach for it. And here's his book. It is available on Amazon. Alrighty. Very nice. Scared me. All right. So now remember with the tarot, I know I forgetting to mention something. With the tarot pool, if you ask for a reading on tonight's comments more than once, you will be disqualified. We have to be very kind to Andrew and John, who to take turns doing that. Right now, it's Andrew again, and we try to be nice so they're not going through the names too crazy and realize, they have four of one name and one of the other, so it's very easy. All right, let's see. Upcoming expos. I can't believe this is next weekend already. And I haven't been here for a year. I couldn't make it. This expo's twice a year in Allentown, PA. I've been doing this expo 14 years or more, I guess. And I'll be there this coming weekend. Now, where is it? It's at the Allentown Fairgrounds. It is Saturday, May 17th and Sunday, May 18th. 10 to about 5:30, 6 o'clock, somewhere around then. Now, it gets crazy in there, and sometimes I book up really, really fast. So if you do want to pre-book your time, so when you walk in, you already have a time and you're not waiting a couple hours to see me, what you can do is you can email me or you can call or text me at 856-725-3588. I only take pre-books up until Friday. So I don't even answer my phones or my emails during the weekend when I'm away like that. Okay. Those who follow John, John will only be there on Sunday. I have somebody else that'll be helping me on Saturday. All right. The next expos after this one, believe it or not, looks like it's going to be in the fall. And I'll be in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and West Virginia in the fall. All right. Pendulum class was last Saturday. We had meditation class. But we've had a lot of people take that over the years. We had meditation class and we had pendulum class. Meditation class went fine. If you've already taken my meditation class, but you're not practicing at home, you can email me. And what you do is ask for a copy of the video, and I'll send you the video. It's free if you've already taken the class one other time. I don't care if it was 5 years ago. If you took that class, then you get the free video. Pendulum class, That was great. And the pendulum mats I used for this, we were getting answers. I was teaching everyone how to use it in astrology, days of the week. We have numbers, so we can work on numbers. Usually, you couldn't get a number answer off a pendulum. I also do the yes and no answers and things like that. So the class is an hour and a half long, which is really nice because you can in the video. This is also a video class. What happens is if you want to have the class, it's $45. Again, I send that to you and you can do it on your own time and you'll learn so much. It was a lot of fun. The one thing that you could see me do is it's who is answering the person on the other side, which I mean, your deceased loved ones or your spirit guides, whatever. That's what makes a pendulum or an Ouija board good or bad. Okay. So, and also in the class, it shows you I was calling one person in, a deceased family member, and then I called another one in right away. And it's very easy. I know it says, yeah, it's easy for you, Judy, but it really gets that pendulum. And remember, it's a specific mat. So if you want to take the class, I have the mats, I have the pendulums. I ship them out to you also. You get to pick it through pictures and things like that, not the mat, the pendulums, or if you have a pendulum, but you do need this mat because you can't do it just with the dangling pendulum. All right. Oh, what happened? There was something. I missed something here along the line. I can go. I'm going to try to go up. Whatever happened, I see Andrew's post to Cosmic Body. Yeah, okay. Very sorry for your loss, Tiffany. All right. Okay. It's not Tiffany. I said it wrong. I'm sorry. Cosmic Body. Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I don't have it. It's Cosmic Body. I got Cosmic Body and her real name mixed up constantly. I usually have to write it down. I didn't. Just surprised something happened. Okay. Now, if you'd like to book a reading or a reading or a healing in my office, you want FaceTime or you want Zoom or you want it via phone, you can also go to the website for any of the classes that I mentioned, websites or whatever. You can always call me or text me at 856-725-3588. Also, psychic parties. As I said, it's psychic party time. People are booking them also. All right. This week's prayer list, and we're going to have to put it here. Okay. All right. Cosmic Body. We're just going to put whatever. Okay. We'll put prayer list. Cosmic Body and Family. Okay. And we'll find out. So we have you on here for next week. All right. Right now we have Anthony Brunetti, which is Jen Sanchez's father. He's recovering from major surgery. Maria Sanchez, her daughter, is recovering from major surgery. Rodney Shipley, still getting better, but he's improving. Dee Gushu with various health problems. Carmen Tumain, who's still hopping around, but still has a lot of healing to do. Jeffrey coming from surgery. Kay Rapp, treatment with health issues. And Tim Merrick, remember I said I'm friends with his wife. And he's been going through a number of different things. So please keep them all on your prayer list. Now, about the questions, remember, if you have a question and you want to put it in the comments, either here on Facebook or you want to put it on YouTube, I do read the questions. In fact, the answers I'm doing today and the subject matter have to do with some of your questions. Alrighty. Oh, wait a minute here. I think I can go up and see what happened here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Cosmic Body's sister passed away last night. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. So everyone, please put her on the prayer list. Let me just write this down. All right. That's horrible. All right. So let's go into this week's subject. And remember, you can still ask for you can still ask to be in the card pool if you like. This week's subject. Last week last week when I found the card, remember I found the card and I said the 7 was a message. But when I found the playing card, remember I was shopping. Jen Sanchez is going to be a grandma. Let's go back to that. And I got pulled to go shopping I had to go Thursday or Friday. I went there on Friday, and as I'm walking through the parking lot, ready to step up on the curb, Okay. I saw a playing card on the ground and it was a number 7. I showed the card and Carmen Tumayan, and I didn't see this until later, she asked if the blue was also part of the message. It was the 7 blue. The card's around here somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Here it is. Here's the card that I found. So, how do I know it's a message? Well, if I had seen the card like in the parking lot before I got out of the car, and all, I don't think that would have been a message. But what happened is I was walking. Okay, I was walking, and as I said, right before I went from the parking lot surface to around the curb, that I saw my foot would have gone over this, so I knew this was for me. And it's 7. Now, remember, Carmen asked, what could the message be the blue? And I said, no, the message was a 7. And that was a good question because the reason, and look how much blue's on this card, there's a lot of blue on here, but because my eye caught the 7. If I had seen the card and I didn't see the 7, or my brain didn't click onto the 7, it just clicked on the blue, then the message would have been the blue. All right. So that's how you can tell how to perceive the message. And last week I wanted to tell you, and I think I spoke about this about 5 years ago or something on the live. I went to a location with this woman who was talking to this deceased colonial girl, and it's a true story, out in around New Hope. So she wanted me to help her communicate with her because she kept feeling her presence. So I said, sure, I know. And we did lunch. All right. And then we went out to where it is a known fact the little girl unfortunately died. And when I went there, um, it was bad. It was one of the roughest mediumship um, sessions I went through. Because this little girl wanted to communicate so much, she actually showed me her passing away. What happened was she did drown, and that is a known fact. And she showed me her going down and everything. She showed me a dog in the area. The dog didn't drown with her, but he was with her and things like that. And it was horrible. And I actually was crying so bad I did have to walk away for a while just to get my composure. And I was happy to communicate with the little girl. Don't get me wrong. I was happy for the mediumship session I had. But what was problem was it was a horrible thing to see. It really was. But, you do what you got to do. So anyway, she was talking to this little girl and everything like that. So later on, we started the day we're on, we decided to say goodbye. And her and I were walking in the parking lot. This is where the cars were at a different location. And all of a sudden, a deck of playing cards in the box, a whole deck playing cards in the box were again right on the ground. Now you have to realize this happened probably 12 or more years ago. And it was a full deck. And I knew what it was for. And I said to her, I said, look, here's a deck of cards. I said, she wants to continue talking to you. This deck of cards is for you. Well, the woman that had been communicating with her, and she wasn't a professional medium or anything, but she had a little percentage of a gift. She was doing okay. And she was like, no, that's trash. And I was like, she left you a deck of cards. You don't find how many times have you ever found a deck of cards somewhere in a parking lot? You can go down to casinos and not find a deck of cards in a parking lot. All right. I said, no, she put these here purposely so you could take them home. Now you can read the cards, regular cards, and they've been doing that for since the beginning of regular cards, because if you look at the tarot, it's basically a regular deck plus the major arcana. And you can do this. And she was insisting they were trash and had nothing to do with it. She's like, just throw them in the trash. Just throw them in the trash. I brought them home. I still have them. I still have that deck of cards. Now, did I communicate? I can communicate with the little girl without the cards, so I did it that way. But Do you see how she didn't resonate with it? When a spirit leaves you something, it's not easy for them to do. So please take it. And even if you don't know how to use it, at least take it and appreciate it. All right. Now, that's the card. And now you know the difference between the blue and the seven. That card easily could have meant blue, but that's not what I saw first. All right. The next question I like to answer from that last week from Nina Champion. Actually, this was a text. This wasn't it, but I thought it could help a lot of people. She has recordings of some dark entities with her Ring camera. She asked how to protect her property. Now, the whole thing is she's already had some inside issues, and we fixed that with the salts inside the property. Now they're outside. So first I told her is congratulate yourself. You've kicked them out. So they're outside, so you're already making progress. Then let's go a little farther. So the way you do that is you take salt, but you got to watch how much salt you take. And you do the whole perimeter of your property. All right. Don't just go like real close to the house. Excuse me. Take it out to the street and go around like if you have a fenced yard or something. And you have to have intention. You just can't be going throwing salt, throwing salt, throwing salt. Just have some intention, but do it sparingly because salt will kill your grass. If you put too much salt on your grass and you make a beautiful circle around your property, you're giving your neighbors something to talk about. And you can ask me firsthand because one of the neighbors asked John years ago, why is there a big circle in your backyard? And he said, he says, that's my wife. But it wasn't, this wasn't for the same reason, but salt will help a lot of things. I made a circle of salt and yeah, you could tell I was there. And it took a while for that grass to grow back. So don't do the whole property, do with intentions, but just sprinkle the salt. Okay. Um, Oh my gosh, Gina Matt. Yeah, that's not nice, honey. Okay, we have Andrew. If you see that, just block her. All right. Remember, do not, if somebody's pretending to be me and they're scammers, don't give them your information. Don't friend them. All they really want, even if they say it's true, they want your credit card. All right. Oh, Matrolls was on here. So now we have, let's see. Oh, so anyway, Cosmic Body, I'm going to answer your question from last week too. You said, what do you do with the manifestation paper? Remember I talked about it last week. I said, you know, a lot of gentlemen come into my office and they're looking for the right one, the right woman or a girl, whatever. And then I have women coming in and, you know, they're not finding the right one. And sometimes, you know, you get somebody with some qualities and not. So I always say, make a list. It's a manifestation, which means please bring this to me. It's sort of like a prayer, but you put down all the qualities you want. Make sure, I always say with the manifestation, if you looked at last week's live, make sure that you make sure you have everything that you want. Because what's not on the list won't be one of their qualities. Okay? So, and I said, put the manifestation list under your pillow. You can put it under your mattress. You can do something like that. And what her question was, which was a good question, it says, what do you do with the manifestation paper later on? Do you burn it? Do you destroy it? Do you chop it up? No. What you do is leave it right where I told you, if you can. That's why a good thing underneath your mattress. I mean, you even when you change your sheets, you're not moving that part. So just keep it there. He's not going to, whoever you're looking for is not going to knock on the door in 3 weeks. All right. It takes a while. Just make sure you have everything on there. All right. So that's good. We have that done. All right. It looks like we're ready for the card pull. So let me check my phone here. Okay, Roxanne Ponzio. Hold on, let me write this down. Shirley Emerson. And Nadia James. You are winners this evening. Now, well, how this works with the tarot card pool, you have to put in the comments one word. It can be general, it can be romance, it can be finances, it can be career, it can be moving. One word, okay? If you're not here, you don't get it. I don't do it for you you don't get, I don't do your cards. So let me see what we have. Oh, oh, Lynn, it's already been done. Sorry, honey. Come in early next week, okay? Depends on how long it takes for me to get here. All right, so let's see. All right, let's see. Shirley wants romance. And Roxanne wants health. And do we have Nadia? All right, we'll give Nadia another minute or two. And then remember, after this, we're going to do the healing session. All righty. Now remember, as I say a lot of times, take advantage of these healing sessions. If you're having a bad day, you can come on here or you can come on YouTube, go to my lives on YouTube. And what you can do is just do the healing session. Okay. Lynn, sweetheart, you didn't win, so I can't pick you up. It's 3 people that asked earlier, and the names have already been. So come in next week, and hopefully we'll get you. All right. Sometimes, let's see. We still don't have Nadia. So not all right. So I'm going to start the cards. If anybody sees Nadia and I miss it, let me know. The cards are only half ready. And one thing, it was a beautiful day, wasn't it? Yeah. All right. All right. Okay, Roxanne, I'm going to do you first. And this is her health. All right. Roxanne, what the cards are saying is you're not feeling too good because you've been too busy. This is the past taking care of others and thinking about them and everything. All right. You could say mothering them, but it doesn't always have to be that way. So because you've put stuff out, now, you're down a little bit. But so Spirit, why does Spirit put this card out there? So you've done it. You've been there for other people. But what you have to do here, and this is part of their answer for you, is this is a time, and what it's saying. Now I'm going to show you the cards so you understand. I don't know if you read the cards or not. So the first thing you have is, I got to go on this side, the Queen of Cups here. So the Queen of Cups is a very nurturing person. So it means you've been very nurturing. The next card you have is the Moon. All right. So the Moon is, this could go either way. So basically what I'd say here is be nice to other people. Realize that you have to take care of yourself this time, because this is a push and pull type card. All right. So right now, rein in on yourself. Okay. So this has got to be about you, which also is backed up by the third card. The third card in your final part of this is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles means keep things close to you. Keep things close. So your health will be better, but you have to not give as much as you do give, but keep and let yourself flourish by that. Now, is that going to stop an illness or anything like that? Don't forget, I'm only working with 3 cards here. This is not a full reading. The whole thing, and I'm not getting the answers from Spirit Guide on this. I'm doing tarot only. So this isn't my psychic mediumship stuff. But the whole thing here is, sweetheart, is this is telling you to take care of you. And, you can be very nice and still, care for others. But right now, you'll get better if you concentrate on yourself first. All right. So now we're going to go to Shirley. And Shirley is romance. Ooh la la. All righty. Whoa. I'm all over the place in this one, Shirley. Okay. Oh, hold on. I got to have Spirit guide my hand here. Spirit, my guide in my hand. You should have seen pendulum class. Pendulum's all over the place. All righty. Okay, Shirley. Right now, Spirit's saying that what you have first is the Temperance card, which is things are okay. All right. So sometimes it doesn't seem like okay to you, but Spirit says, this time's it's got to come out like this. It's got to come out like this. The next card you have is the Seven of Pentacles. Is start to try to make agreements, is what this is saying. Start making agreements and making agreements also sometimes with yourself. The next card that you have in your final answer is the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Wands means you have to make, for romance, you would think, you want somebody to come along. But right now, it's telling you to make a better foundation for yourself. Sometimes Spirit won't send, Mr. Right until you have things right for yourself. So this is telling you to regenerate yourself, get yourself ready. And they are, because of the cards, they're not saying nothing great will happen. Something will happen to you, but this has to be first. All right. So is this a preliminary? In a way it is. And you could say, well, Spirit really didn't answer my cards. Well, yeah, they did. They said, if you want a good romance right now, make sure you're as happy as you can be and as structured, strong as you can be. And that's what it's saying, which is I've seen that happen before and I understand what they mean by it. All right. Well, Nadia didn't do it. So let's do this. I'm going to do a Mother's Day 3-card pull instead. All right. So here we go. I thought about this earlier this afternoon. You're welcome, everybody. But now we're going to do a 3-card Mother's Day pull. All right. Okay. So what we have is, well, this makes Mother's Day. If you know anything about the cards, the first card I pulled was the 9 of Cups. And as you can see, the 2 kids and like the parent figure in the center. So this is being a mother, or it can be a father. It's a parental card. So this card means that you have that. The next one is the happiness. Think of the happiness that you have. So let's do this as a card reading, as I said, for Mother's Day. Realize the people, these don't have to be your kids. Realize the people that love you, ask things from you, need your time, and all that. Remember them, okay? The next card is think of how lucky and happy you should be to have them. Even the ones that you think, oh, I need a break. No, you don't, because if you had a break, you'd miss them. All right. And the last card is no, this is not your boyfriend, Shirley, that you're asking about. This is the Hermit card. It's a major arcana card. And what it means is take the knowledge that's in your mind, and this would be like your metaphysical knowledge, and realize how good you have it. Even if you're crying, there's still good you can think of, and it's the good. It's like cosmic body. Unfortunately, the horrible loss of her sister last night, but still realize the good times, realize the love you had for her the whole time, and that's what the cards are saying. All right. So happy Mother's Day. Whether you're a mommy, you're a daddy, or you haven't had any children, the person or people that you hang with, they are your kids. They are. And they, they call it Mother's Day or Father's Day or anything, but it's the day of loving the ones that are around you and that love you. That's very important too. Okay, so let's get ready for the healing. All righty. Now remember, feet flat on the floor if it's possible for you. And we're just going to breathe, relax breathing. And here we go. And I'm going to see if I can get a general in here. And the Spirit tells me and shows me something, I will tell you. And right now, just bring down, I'm going to lean back and relax. Make sure see, if you stiffen your body during this, it's not going to work for you. You have to be loosey-goosey, okay? So let's just relax breathing. Okay. And inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale. And exhale. We're going to do this one more time tonight. Inhale and exhale. Just remember that exhale is getting out all the lint we picked up today, yesterday. Okay, here we go. I'm going to be quiet for a moment. And everyone exhale. That's it. Everyone exhale. Relax breathing again. Now inhale through your nose and push it out and release. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, especially it's been a busy, beautiful day. You could stay outside now and everything because the sun it's still shining. Just it's already going down since we've been here. So you take care. I will not be here next week. Next week, I might be home, but I'm going to be bringing stuff in. It's just going to be exhausting. So I won't be here, but I will be here. Oh, wait a minute. The next weekend, I think, is Memorial Day. We're going to have to go with the I'll put it on Facebook when I'm going to be here, and also maybe I'll be here Memorial Day weekend. I don't know, but anyway, I'll try to make it in if I can, but we'll see what happens. Hey Carmen, you made it, honey. Oh, if I know you came in late, I think I answered your question about the blue in the card a little bit more earlier tonight, so you can listen to the replay. All right, y'all, take care. Have a wonderful week. All right, take care. See you next time. Bye for now.